Week been?
It was a pretty good week. It was okay.
Did you do anything fun and exciting?
Yeah. So today I had breakfast with my mom and then I had dinner with my friend.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was good. It was fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So I know today's Friday and we've been speaking about something that's coming up over the weekend.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, so I'm feeling a little bit nervous.
Mhm.
I'm going to a concert and, we've talked about how like going anywhere with a lot of people makes me really nervous.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling kind of anxious about it.
Yeah. I get that. Well, I thought maybe now would be a good time to use a pretty cool intervention that I've used in the past.
Okay.
I figured maybe you'd be down. I know you really like to be hands-on and have something tangible. How do you feel about that?
Sounds good.
Okay. So we're going to practice using something that I call a thought journal. Okay?
Okay.
And so what we're going to do is we are quite literally going to journal our thoughts.
Okay.
Pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
So I figured maybe we could start out with an example here, and then we can just see where it takes us, okay?
Okay, sounds
Cool.
good.
Okay, so what we have is we kind of have the format of different thoughts, and I'm going to explain it all in the end, and it'll all make sense, but we're going to start at the beginning, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so I'm going to kind of lead you through this, and I'm going to have you fill this out, so whatever pen you'd like to use, by all means.
Oh, I'm going to use blue. It's my favorite color.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with the first column, and that is the situation or the trigger. So, if you could think of anything in particular that makes you feel not so great, anything coming up, what would that be?
Okay, so the concert.
Okay,
sure.
all right, so fill that in.
Okay, so that's the situation.
You can't mess this up, so by all means.
So a concert.
Awesome.
Okay.
So when you're thinking of the concert that's coming up, what is the feeling you have about that? There might be one feeling that you have that's deep in your gut that's kind of more prominent than the others.
I'd probably just say anxious.
Yeah. Okay, write that down. That's really good. Okay. Do you have any other feelings with that?
I mean, is nervous kind of the same thing?
I mean, kind of, but I think you can write that. I don't think there's any wrong answers.
Okay, so nervous too.
Okay. What is your body telling you? How does your body feel when you think about it?
Kind of stressed.
Okay.
Just like kind of tense and not relaxed.
Sure. Write that down. That's really good.
Okay. So not relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cool. So what part of you is tense?
Probably like my chest, like just get really like
tight,
start to feel anxiety like in my chest. Stress there.
Do you feel like your heart races or anything like that?
Yeah, like my heart races and just kind of that uneasy feeling.
Really unpleasant. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Write that down. That's really good.
Okay, so like heart racing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. So then maybe on a scale of like 1 to 100, 1 being I feel terrible, and 100 feeling I feel really good. I feel perfect. I feel wonderful. I am going to run through some daisies. How do you feel right now? Thinking about how the concert's going to be.
Okay, so 1 is terrible and 100 is really good. I'd probably say like maybe like a 20.
Yeah.
20. I could feel like, I mean, it's still like exciting because it's a concert, but I feel like mostly nervous about it.
Sure. Write that down. Write 20. Okay. So we're going to move on to the next one.
Okay.
So the next column is unhelpful thoughts. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about, well, what is it about the concert that's making you feel anxious and nervous, tense, not relaxed? What is it about the concert?
Just that, I mean, there's going to be a lot of people there.
Okay.
And just there's a lot of uncontrollable variables to it. I don't,
Okay.
I'm not going to know all of the people there.
Sure. And why is
happen.
that a bad thing? Why is your body and your mind telling you that this is not a good place to be?
Just being surrounded by people you don't know seems kind of dangerous to me.
Write that down. Mm-hmm. And why does it feel dangerous?
Because strangers could be bad people.
Okay. Okay, so maybe unsafe?
Yeah.
Is that what I'm getting?
Unsafe.
Okay, write that down. Okay. What about one other thing? What's another unhelpful thought that you might be having about the concert? Maybe a worst case scenario that you're just really feeling
that I feel like I won't have any fun and I won't be able to enjoy it because I'm too uncomfortable because of so many people.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I see that. Write that down.
So won't be able to enjoy concert. Share it the whole thing.
Sure. Okay. This is yours, so you can do whatever you want with it. There's no wrong answers.
So because I'm uncomfortable.
Sure.
Okay.
So we're going to move on to the next step, and I want you to give me every reason why you feel like it's going to be dangerous. What are the facts that you have as to why it's going to be dangerous? And you can just start listing them out. I want you to write them all down here.
I mean, there's been shootings at concerts.
Yeah.
Like the one in Vegas.
Sure.
And one time I read about a girl getting kidnapped at a concert.
Oh, wow.
And I feel like, people could be drinking and spill their drink on the floor, and so that seems kind of dangerous. So, I've been to concerts where people just kind of drop everything everywhere. So the floors are sticky and unsafe.
So do you feel like maybe you would fall or trip or something like that?
Yeah, I could fall down, and that people would bump into me because of that.
Okay. What about you won't be able to enjoy the concert because you're uncomfortable? Why do you have facts to feel that way?
Because sometimes in the past when I've been somewhere where there's a lot of people, I don't really focus on the good part of it, and I just focus on how many people there are.
Yeah, you just dwell on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's kind of past experiences have been bad.
Okay. Good. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to do the exact opposite thing, and we're going to start at the beginning. So now we're going to talk about the things that go against these thoughts.
Okay.
So we'll start with the feeling dangerous, specifically the shootings at the concert. Have you ever been in a situation where that's happened?
No.
Okay. So why maybe do you think that, or what's maybe something that you can say that goes against kind of the shooting?
I guess it's only happened one major event, so it's kind of really statistically unlikely to happen. This concert.
And what about maybe the security? How's that typically? I know you've been to a few concerts in the past.
So usually they have metal detectors, and they have people check my purse, and so if I were to try to bring anything in, they would have found it. So I feel like if somebody were really trying to cause harm, they wouldn't be able to get through.
Sure. Write that down.
There's a lot of police officers there. They're security guards.
Yeah.
So security guards and metal detectors.
I think it's also important to note that you've never had it happen
before
to you.
never happened.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So then the next thing is getting kidnapped.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I've never gotten kidnapped before.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of like maybe too old for that. Not really, but I mean, I could protect myself better than a kid could.
Okay, write that down.
Okay. It's like I can protect myself. And also, it's never happened. So I guess it's not really that likely either. Okay,
so the next is the floors are sticky and unsafe.
Okay. So I guess I've never fallen down before at a concert.
Okay.
And I usually wear like closed-toed shoes, so I can like, have better grip.
That's great. So let's say you did fall down at a concert.
Yeah.
What's the worst that could happen?
I could get hurt. I could maybe like.
Okay.
And someone might step on me if I fell.
Okay. How often has that happened?
Oh, it's never happened before.
Maybe write that down.
Okay, so never fallen down.
Okay.
Or gotten hurt at a concert.
Awesome. So then the last is feeling uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So what facts do you have to say that you're not that uncomfortable at concerts?
Well, because when I go to a concert and the music is really good, I guess I get kind of distracted from feeling uncomfortable.
Yeah. Maybe like meditative almost.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Write that down. That's really good.
Okay, so listen to the music instead.
Mm-hmm. So now looking at this column.
Yeah.
Do you see how much bigger this column is than this column?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that go against kind of the stuff that scares me, I guess.
Yeah. And you created all of this on your own.
Yeah.
So looking back at all of this, what are your thoughts? What are your feelings?
Yeah, I mean, I guess really kind of some of my things that I'm afraid of at concerts.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess they're really not super valid because really the security is pretty good always, and I do have fun when I go, and
Sure.
I mean, I guess I wouldn't have bought the ticket if I didn't enjoy concerts.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
Fair point. So when you think of maybe the feelings that your body is going through right now,
yeah,
thinking of the concert, how are you feeling?
I guess I'm feeling a little more like it's probably going to be okay, and that I probably will enjoy it.
That's really good. And how's your body feeling?
I guess pretty calm right now.
Okay. Is there any specific part of you that's feeling calm?
My heart isn't racing and kind of, just not feeling that anxious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, put that down. That's really good.
Right here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. And just from looking at you, I can read your body language, and it definitely looks like you're a little bit less tense. Your shoulders aren't as shrugged shrugged. And you're not gripping onto anything nearly as tightly, so that's really great. So on a scale of 1 to 100, 1 being I feel terrible, I feel horrible, and 100 feeling I can accomplish anything. How are you feeling?
I guess probably more like a 70. Like I feel like I probably have fun.
Yeah, that's great. Write that down.
Okay.
Wow. So do you see kind of what we just did?
Yeah, I guess we kind of like found all the reasons why everything that I'm afraid of about a concert wouldn't really be a problem.
Sure. And it's not necessarily that your feelings aren't valid or that you're not right, but maybe it's your perspective,
Yeah, because I hadn't thought about those things.
Sure. So I was thinking maybe what I'd like to do is I'd like to create some of this for you to do on your own time. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I feel good about that.
Cool. So what I did is I brought you this journal.